Joseph had that one. Joseph had a call. Joseph had a fried pig soup.
Yeah.
Oh, there is a nice size backyard. Yeah. Oh, it is a nice size yard. Look at the basement. The shed access or that basement.
Yeah.
Shed. That's that's garage. I don't know what that is. It's gotta be. That's basement. Ooh. Yeah, that's.
You know, I appreciate that. Yeah.
Basement work needs work. Yeah. Like clean it all out. Right. Yep.
Yeah.
But it has a drop. Wow. I mean, it has potential. Right, because look, so like, only thing I'm concerned about is how tall the ceilings are. Yeah, open house is Sunday. So. There's an open house for our house on Sunday.
Yeah. Alright, let me talk to her. Let me give you a call back. I'm about to actually speak to her and then leave you. I'll call you. I'll call you in like 5 minutes.
The kids are watching. They're cool. Oh.
What are you saying?
Open house on John Street on Sunday.
Which one is John Street?
This one. We just found it. But driveway shed. It definitely has a driveway, a shed, the basement. The basement is really what needs the most work. This is more just like, that's actually not a bad color for the living room. That's just repainting. The room needs to fucking
Yeah,
it
needs to be repainted.
Yeah, it has a deck in the backyard. Right? And then the backyard is decent size. Yeah. A shed. So that'd be your shed or garage area. A basement is going for it. I told her, I said it has potential, it's just it doesn't.
How much is that?
We go. Going for 340?
340? Might as well, right? Thank you, asking for diner.
You said for the diner?
The diner.
Yes.
Dinner.
Oh, the diner.
Dinner.
You're very welcome. God bless you. Have a good trip.
Oh, baby. Fuck, I'm right away.
Me too.
The guy was saying that he wants to be honest with us that the baby has like a little cough. But he took him to the doctor and they said that it's one because the baby doesn't know how to like get rid of it. So he said that he knows that we have the baby or whatever. So he was a little iffy about it, but it's okay with us or whatever the case is.
Who is this person?
My boyfriend. So to you, let me know.
4 bedrooms, 2 baths.
Let me know like in 5 minutes.
Oh, like let you know ASAP.
Yeah, so I can call him back and tell him yes or no. 5 minutes.
Bye.
Bye, baby girl. Love you.
Bye, I love you.
I want to say okay, but
Wait,
this is
you
a
will hug the
349, 4 bedrooms and 1 bath only.
you will hug the kids.
And you could make a private.
That could be my back.
Oh, okay, that's funny. So it's big picture. I do not like where that fucking oven is.
On the wall?
Yes. Well, the attic is not bad. Because I like that style, because you can easily have somebody sleep there, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's not this attic.
Yeah.
Whoa. Cute, yeah.
The basement steep size.
Well, and the floor's already done, that's like a big,
Right.
big plus.
Look at the oven.
It's very, like, flat. It doesn't look big.
I got you.
175 Wood Street.
Yeah, but it's 350.
haven't been going yet.
Right, for this week.
Just this week.
Mm-hmm. I'll get 120 with us if he's not a cold. Oh, yeah, you'll not
Hey,
sick.
hey. Hey,
How old?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Get that out of your mouth. Yeah, if anything, that's probably the reason I say no, is just because he does have that cold. Ayla, what did I tell you about the markers? You need to put the caps back on them or they're going to dry out. Yeah, so make sure you put the caps back on your markers, Mom. And don't write on the floor. Frecka. Oh, that's what it was. Jasco.
Oh,
Remember?
yeah. My eyes watering.
Johnson the 7th. Yes, there you go. See?
Oh, yeah, that's it.
I
The
said
green.
that it was. Well, this was the house that wasn't. I mean, but look at the front yard. The front yard is huge.
Big.
I mean, I know it needs work, but I read and look, it's got a driveway already.
Yeah, that's one that I sent you. I thought that one was nice.
This was the one that we looked at your house. You remember?
Yeah.
We looked at it at your house, and I was like, I came back home and I told him about it, but I couldn't remember what the name was.
Yeah, that was a nice one.
It's not bad. It doesn't work.
Right, but to
But
get
coming in at
coming in at 290,
290.
probably get it for like 250,
Right. I could come in cheaper.
and you could invest.
Right. See, and then this is what I like because the attic is that type of finish. You can easily put Aiden up there.
Yeah.
Because he's not gonna care. He wants his own fucking space anyway. He wants to get the hell away from everybody else. And my thing is, as long as I have, like, I want us to be situated first. Like, don't get me wrong, I love his father, but we come first, and then we do this first. That. Let's see, even this is nice. Okay. Yeah, look at that backyard. I mean, fucking grass.
Yeah,
You saw
but
it.
you could sound like that too.
Right. But the thing is that if I kind of take, what's that machine that cuts up the grass?
The
I forget what it's called. But you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
I think it cuts up the grass, but then you put the seed on top.
Yeah.
I lay hay all over the place.
You'll grow nice.
I'll grow nice grass, right? Do the same to the front and the back. So the house will look a little ugly, but I can do it for Halloween. Seriously, but buy a whole bunch of fucking hay.
It's true.
And then it'll just look like fucking decoration. Yeah, and that means something that I feel bad, but I don't want to get the girl sick. I'm sorry.
Shepherd slave.
This is mine.
This is mine.
This is mine.
But this is
I'll give you
mine.
some. Hey, baby. I feel bad, but I don't want the girls to get sick. Yeah, like if he wasn't sick, most definitely I wouldn't have a problem with it. And like I know it's probably nothing serious, but because he has like a little cold and the girls don't, I don't want the girls cold. You know what I mean? There's no point.
Who's this at?
Okay. Yeah, so tell him I'm sorry. Alright, thanks, Daddy.
Take that out of your mouth. Well,
Do you want some? Okay, how do you ask?
I know you did. Mommy's gonna give you a cup.
Copy! Oh, copy! Yay! Nana? I don't think so. But you want to move again? Yeah, I honestly don't want to buy a house right now because I feel like we're not gonna get the more. I don't think it's not a buyer's market.
It's not right now.
It's a seller's market. It's not a buyer's market. So I feel like we're gonna get a house that we could potentially get something better.
It's true.
For cheaper. Like honestly, the one that's selling you the most right now is the Jasco one because it's at that price.
Right, and you could do so much to it.
Right.
This is what happens when I eat. Like sometimes people just eat because they're hungry.
No, I wasn't that hungry. To eat 2 bowls? No, I wasn't that hungry. No, it was actually really good. Hi, the baby. Just want to eat the baby. Oh my God, you're so cute.
Mommy, my tablet.
Go get the tablet.
Is it died?
Oh my God, you're so beautiful.
Oh, it's not died. My husband has YouTube for me on the tablet. On my tablet.
What was that? Was that even English?
No.
Yeah, mommy, can you put the YouTube on my tablet? Okay.
They're so fucked up. My family. They still look at Roger trying to look like Benjamin.
Oh, it's terrible. She does that. I gotta agree with the family.
Oh, I'm fucking dying.
I mean, you look like it, so. I mean, whose fault is it? The family's or his?
Are you hungry?
Yeah, I gotta agree.
Hello? Are you hungry?
Why you didn't put the stand up? Oh, because you got it the wrong way. Alright, you know your password. Go. Put your password. Go ahead.
I'm telling number 0.
Yep. Go ahead, press the 0.
Happy too.
Yeah, it's gonna have YouTube. Press the 0s. You know that already. You're being so silly. Check off your sister's
Then
black,
on
huh?
YouTube.
Well, I can't feed you and you eat the bib at the same time.
I'm having milk. Where's the milk?
I know, there's no more. There's no more for mommy either.
Aaliyah, hello?
But they don't want YouTube, mommy.
Some juice.
These are what we used to feed you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yo, if I didn't work New Year's Eve, I was gonna go with you guys to come from home.
Well, I mean, shit. It probably would have been more fun.
Why? It was whack.
It was very boring. But Johnson also wasn't in the mood. I don't know
But
why.
you guys were trash.
On New Year's?
Johnson was trash.
Oh, no, that's weird. We had like one.
You was sober when you called me?
Yeah.
I
I guess he was acting pretty well, huh?
Yeah, I thought he was drunk.
No, everybody was sober.
I legit thought that that's what
No, like I got all dressed up. I don't know if you saw what I was
Yeah, I
wearing.
did.
I got all dressed up, and I'm like, alright, I show up in the house, freaking Ruth and Yaz are in fucking sweatpants. Hair, like messy hair. I'm like, what the fuck is this? I'm like, shit, I wish I would have known.
Right,
I would have came in my fucking sweatpants.
Right.
Made the kids get dressed all nice. I'm
I
like,
saw their outfits. Like everybody was cute.
Exactly. Everybody wasted outfit. Everybody. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
And I'm surprised because she's usually always like dressed.
Right. Like, but everybody is. Like, Christmas, everybody looks so cute. I made them take a picture of me. And they're funny, right? And I'm like, oh, guys, let's take a picture. We don't take pictures anymore. And they're like, why? So I agree. I'm like, no, I mean, you guys dressed up today. And same thing for Thanksgiving. They look so good. I was like, oh, look at your eyes.
So they both live there, right?
Yeah. But they were just getting into it with Jonathan's mom. I don't know why they have that boy stay here. Hey, no. I don't know why they make him stay here. They start fighting when he's here.
In the United States?
Yeah, like at the house. So during the summer, he went to the yard. Right. They made the decision to let him stay in the yard so he didn't come back. So he was supposed to visit in the month of December for like 2 weeks. Literally in the middle of like the first week. Oh, he's gonna stay here. So she brought a whole another couch. Not even the same color as the couch that she got. Which is not bad because it still looks nice. You know, when you mix brown, it's still okay. But it's like the brown, like the floor, like the carpet. And I mean, it's huge. That's because it's like pull it out and it's a whole fucking bed. Right. So okay, fine, I guess. And we asked him, we're like, oh, do you want to stay here? Do you want to go back home? He's like, I want to go back. Like, has anybody even asked this kid what he wants? You know what I mean? Like,
He wants to be with his mom.
well, I think Johnson, that's what I said, and Johnson goes, no, I think it's the grandma. So, I mean, even if it is grandma, you know, like, if he doesn't want
It's the same, but not for nothing, that's the same thing for mom. I'm not always wanting to be with my mom.
right, because that's who fucking raised her first. So, yeah, it was always like, my mom, always.
Right.
Fucking best friends. So it's literally the same thing, right? And, like, I love Johnson's mom, but, you know,
She's too old to have.
yes, like, he's gonna be 10. Like, if he wants
Granted, I'm sure the other grandma's not as young.
But that's
But it's just a little different for him there.
right.
He
Right,
has,
and then that's his actual family. No offense to Johnson's mom.
right, he has cousins and family and friends and
It's like his native language, like, you know what I mean? Like, and I get it. People are like, oh, you know, he'll have a better life. I know.
she's watching.
He'll have a better life here, but it's not to say that the kid has like a fucking shitty life over there in Pino either.
Right.
So I don't know. And then it's okay. It's silicone for a reason. I bought it for a reason. I was like, oh my god, I can just clean it off.
Yeah.
So why didn't I get any of these from other kids? But yeah, they're already fighting because now this week he's got to stay virtual. And nobody wants to go pick up the laptop from him. Both of you have a job, okay? You as his father and you as his stepmother. You gotta own it. You gotta own it.
Like, you wanted him to stay.
Right, and I don't know who decided for the kid to stay. I'm pretty sure it was his dad, obviously, right?
Right, but how selfish can you be?
But then, and I'm pretty sure, this is what I told Johnson. I said, it was probably someone's idea for him to stay. And your mom was probably being nice and was like, yeah, sure, forgetting all the fucking problems they already had. So, yeah,
But they fight a lot, though.
They fight a lot when Aeon's here. When he was away for the summer, not one fucking argument. They're perfectly fine. Literally, up until this week, they're perfectly fine. But why? Because Aeon's here. They fight when he's here.
Leah.
And even, like, Yaz and Ruth, they were fucking tired of it. They're constantly arguing when there's kids
Where
here.
do Yaz and Ruth sleep?
Oh, they have rooms.
So that's the fucked up part. It's like,
right, the kids
you got these, not for, listen,
not for
I'm
nothing,
not
but they are
I
grown.
get it, because Deb could still live at home if she wanted to, okay?
I literally just said that yesterday.
But I'm looking at it like this. I mean, you're not done.
No, I think we went down the wrong page. Yeah.
You're not done.
No,
You have Ruth and you have Yaz. Yaz left and came back for the whole evening. Okay, and she's entitled to a room because that's her daughter. Fine.
right.
The other one, yeah, she's been in and out. She still has a room. Okay. But now you have a whole stepchild. You think a living room is okay for him?
Yeah, well, and here's the thing. The reason why Yaz and Ruth won't leave is because my mom can't afford the house.
I still don't find that okay for that little boy to be there.
Well, no, Johnson said make him a room, and they both said no. It's not just Mama, it's Samuel, too. He's like, no, he's okay.
Maybe if he had a room, he'd want to stay. No kid at age 10 is going to want their living room to be a bedroom.
I mean, I don't know, but that's the reason why Yaz, I know, the reason why Yaz won't leave is because she's like, well, who the hell's going to help mom? She can't afford it on her own. And Samuel doesn't make enough either. Samuel don't make enough to take care of her. She can't work because of her back thing, so now she's paying with disability.
Oh. And you know disability don't give you shit.
Yeah, they barely give you anything. So then the girls almost feel like stuck. Yas just got into an argument with her because Adam had a fever and she, like, I guess, let him kind of just be around the house, and she wasn't like, Mama wasn't feeling well either, and she's like, well, what the fuck, like, I have Junior here. But then Yaz is also a little bit of a hypocrite because when Junior has a fever, he's not feeling well. It's okay for Mama to take care of him. But again, Dominican mothers, you know how they are. Alright? They'll take care of your kids no matter what. Shit. I ain't had no Dominican mother. I had a Puerto Rican one that threw my ass out, so.
Right. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah. You want more? No?
She's just looking at me like, yes, can I help you? She's very cute. She's right over there.
Are you done?
Yeah.
Okay. You want more? Hey!
Look at these kind of fucking attached to Elmo. The other one's going to Sesame Place, I guess.
Your feet are so cold. Hello? That's it, you're done. Oh, I'm sorry, I turned it off.
Oh, you did? I was going to say, I was like, oh shit, the light. You can get it. That's it. No, that's it.
Almost. Okay, you good, but she just got it on her sleeve. Because she spit, so sorry.
It's okay. Okay. I bought her this one.
Oh, that's good.
Hey? Need to see that. Yes. And the last one. Thank you for this guys. I was going to the cartoon. I was like, I do not fucking get disability shit. Oh my god. Because then you gotta change it again.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, really? I said,
I told guys, nonchalantly, I sprayed the carpet with vinegar. I said, I'm hoping it shouldn't pee. I was helping you. That was too much. That's too much.
you just did it?
Yeah. And I was gonna buy doggy chairs for the bed. Because like she likes to get on the wall. Obviously she used to pee the bed at the house. And now that just puts her on there to go to sleep, but she won't pee from the bed. Last night she pissed me off. Now he's on the bed. Going to sleep. And I could feel her get up and she wants to get off the bed because she has to use the bathroom. But she doesn't want to jump off. And bitch, just jump. Like, go. So she like gets on her feet and she tries, and I nudge her to see if she'll just jump. Because I'm tired. If you're waking me up out of my sleep, like I'm tired. And it's different though. Like babies are like soothing, but this is like
they can't.
Right. Right. So I got up and I'm like, you want to get down? Let's go. And I was like, saw me. And I picked her up and put her down, and I'm like, she went to the bathroom and she tried to come back on the bed, and I would pretend like I didn't hear her. So then she went to Bez's side and woke Bez up. And Bez put her back on the bed. An hour later, she wanted to get off.
And still nothing, huh?
Oh no.
I'm sorry, I tried being in your corner and like, you want to do something about that or what? I don't know what's going on with that chick. I mean, I know it's not all about that. So
Yeah,
I'm not trying to say that it's all about that.
I would like at least like just to be touched, but it doesn't happen.
I mean, like twice a month is like, you know, that's something.
Right? No, I'm not here. No.
He fucking has a heart attack when I go 2 days.
Right. What's wrong with you?
Fucking like, no, mommy, what the fuck's your problem? I literally just did that shit yesterday.
Yeah, like calm down today.
Calm down. Holy fuck.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
What?
like, he's in his prime, so for them it's like all the fucking time.
He's come along with it, you know.
No, he's actually really good. Like I told him the other day, and typically we don't like talk about our feelings. We're not that couple. We don't really do that. So we were talking to each other because why does this happen to me, right? He's on Instagram and he goes, oh, do you know who this person is? Because they follow dubz. And they follow some other dude that I know. It's somebody that I fucking slept with in AC when I went with Natalie and fucking Stefan. I know him because I went to high school with him, so it does. Name's Julio. Why are you fucking drum pressing on man? Like, oh my god. So, and I'm like, he shows me the picture, and I really could have, right? Like, in the moment, I could have been like, oh, I know who that is.
Right.
But I don't like that feeling of, like, lying to him.
So you just give up.
So, but he already knew about, like, the fact that I slept with this dude in AC. He just didn't know who the dude was, right? Because I wasn't like, here's a play-by-play of who the fuck is.
Right.
So I'm like, oh, yeah, I know that guy. It's Julio. He was like, Julio? I'm like, yeah. Guy I slept with in AC. She's like, oh, that's the guy. I'm like, yeah. So we got this whole topic.
To me, that would have been too awkward.
Bro, we went down our whole entire list, like him and I. Like I went first, and he's like, oh, let me see. And he was like, wow, that nigga, that. I'm like, all right. But it was actually fun. Like it wasn't like,
right,
it wasn't weird or anything. And then he was like, oh, I actually like this conversation. Like so weird because that was not him.
Right.
Before. He was like, no, I'm actually like, I feel comfortable. I don't feel weird. I'm talking to you. He's already telling me about fucking this one, that one, what he did here, what he did there, this, that, and third. I thought I was like, oh, it's a picture of cheating. And I was like, oh, that's great. I was like, what the fuck? He had told me before, like, I don't remember everybody.
Right, but then, like,
but there, I was like, oh, well, that's fucking nice. How many is that now? We're up to like 5? And he's like, oh, you playing me, blah, blah, blah.
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
whatever.
You guys are past the though.
So, yeah, like, it wasn't a big deal. And then, I forget what I said, but then he got too touchy. And he was like, oh, God, you want me to tell him my feelings? I was like, well, damn. I'm like, you talk about how many bitches you fuck, you can't tell me, like, something little. I forget what it was. Right now, I can't remember what it was. A question I asked him. But it made him so angry. Like, to talk about his feelings, he was like, swear, he, like, fucking closed up. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with this dude?
Right.
So whatever, we kind of went to sleep and it was like awkward. But not because of the conversation that we had, literally because I asked him
about like feelings.
Feelings. Like what the fuck? Like you say you love me, like what is so weird about talking about that? And then he hit me and he was like, oh, well you don't tell me how you feel about me. And I'm like, well you know I love you. He goes, exactly, you know I love you too. I'm like, I mean, I guess. I'm like, but I'm not awkward about it. Like, I don't like talking about it though.
But I would.
But I like,
yeah,
right.
Like
if you started out, like, sure. Like, you ask me, whatever. So anyway, then I was like kind of annoyed. I literally cleaned all downstairs. Like, while we were talking, it was a fucking mess down. Because we just kind of letting the kids be where we were trying to just talk to each other. So the dishes were like a freaking mess. Table was a mess. Room was a mess. I was just like so annoyed. I just came and cleaned everything. Next morning, we fucking goes, I don't know how to do the dishes. I was like, at 2 o'clock in the morning, he goes, oh, you were annoyed. I was like, I was just like a little annoyed, but I wasn't like mad at it.
Right.
And I sent him like a text telling him like, you know, I do love you, I do appreciate what you do for me this time, third, blah, blah, whatever. And in the morning when he read it, he like pulled me and he was like, I'm really cute. And gave me like a hug, whatever. Then on New Year's, we were talking about it, and he was like, no, seriously, what are your goals? What do you want to do this year? So I was like, honestly, I don't ever really set goals for the year. Kind of just like, let it go by. He was like, no, I'm going to buy you a house. He was like, then he talked about his feelings that day.
Right, so I think that day was just too much.
I think it might just been like, whoa, so then like we talked about our feelings then. I told him, I was like, no, I really do appreciate you because I've never been taken care of.
Right.
Like when I
Which
was
is how I feel with her. Like I've never had somebody
who wants to.
Yeah, and she like throws it in my face sometimes. I'm like, yeah, my biggest problem with her is my family. Like, she has a small family.
Yeah.
I have a big family. Unfortunately, Nico will always be around at family functions.
Oh, it's still Nico. Okay. I didn't
So
know
like
because you guys
Christmas.
do a lot of shit.
So like well, that too. Like she doesn't.
Right. But I think it's the uncomfortability that she has, not knowing whether he's gonna be there.
Well, so Christmas. She comes Christmas morning. She spends Christmas with us. She asked me if he was gonna be there, and I was like, usually like Christmas is just my family. We never extend the invite out to them. Last year was COVID, so of course they came. Right? Because their aunt, who hosts it every year, is a germaphobe, like severely, and she closed off Christmas. She was hosting Christmas Eve this year. The day before Christmas Eve, she called everyone to cancel because she was nervous. So she canceled Christmas Eve. What does that leave Alex to do? Invite his brothers over for Christmas Day. That's his family. They don't have a mom. Their dad lives far. What's he going to do about his family?
Yeah.
I have no control over that. Mm-hmm. So when we were staying there Christmas Day, my sister was like, well, make sure you call Nico and Dimitri and Jonathan and invite them over so that they can see their godkids and we can do Christmas with them and blah, blah, blah. You know, that type of thing. So she comes into my mom's room because I was in my mom's room building the grill for the baby. She goes, so, Nico's coming for Christmas? And I just looked at her like, I don't know. I said, did you just see my sister? She goes, well, I'm not coming back. I'm like, what? She goes, well, I'm just going to go home. Like, I'm not coming back. I'm like, you're not coming back, so you're going to be here? She goes, well, I already told you that I wasn't coming back, but now I'm just going to be here. I'm definitely not coming back. I'm like, okay, whatever. So we get in the car, and she's like, you can't get mad at me because I don't want to be somewhere where he's at. I just stay quiet. It's not a conversation I'm going to keep having with you. You don't understand my point. There is nothing that I can, unfortunately, I cannot control that. But you ruin it for me because that's my family and that's a holiday, and now I'm stuck choosing whether I be with my family or whether I be with you.
I get it. You know I get it.
Right. And she's like, so what you're saying is like he's family? Fine, look at him as family. He may not be my family, but that's my brother-in-law's family. If he's going to be there, I have no control over that.
Right.
But I can't single myself out because of you.
No. I mean, you can hold your ground. I singled myself out for that because I chose to do it.
And, oh, I'm sorry. And I said to her, I'm like, you know, like, not for nothing, but I'm like, I was like, I don't talk to him when he's there. Like, I don't acknowledge him that he's there. There's no reason for me to acknowledge you. Yeah. We can be in the same room, and I don't need to acknowledge you. Right. Oh, I'm sure that you're best friends with him when I'm not there. I'm sure that you're high-fiving him, sitting there laughing, talking. No. I said, he comes with his girl and her kid. Oh, their kid? And I'm like, he takes care of her. Like, that's their kid. Yeah. Oh, so you refer to him as, whatever, that's fine. That's the same way that anybody else claims somebody else's kid, that's what he does. Right. Do you want me to sit here and just be like, oh, he came with his girl and her kids? They came as a family. Right, they came together. Like, what am I supposed to do? But anything with him bothers her, so it doesn't matter how you say it. Right. Yeah, no, I mean, you know I get it, because I didn't go to the kid's birthday party. Right. Because it was almost like, I like you're choosing them over them, and that's not the case. And the only difference that we have, my mom gets involved. Oh, okay. And she sees that. Because my mom will be like, so why aren't you guys coming? Mm-hmm. But then why aren't you going to come? So it becomes like an issue because my family is very close-knit. Yeah. Like, we do family things. Well, and then here's the thing, right? So now we go vice versa. And like, I'm talking about me and John's situation, right? So Adi is Christian's friend, right? Only time you'll see him is if
it's a birthday party for the kids. But it's not like every time I would go to my sister's house, it's fucking Ani there, this, that, and third, whatever. Flip it around. Okay, well, you fuck Lolly, and Lolly is
your sister's best friend.
Okay? Like, legit.
She's at everything.
Homegirls for life. Yes, she's at everything. I'd still say hi to the girl, because I guess for me, I don't feel like she's a threat to me.
Right.
And
but for me, I couldn't even look at her
the whole night. It's not like she was somebody that sucked like before me. She was, and then when we were together, he still sucked her.
Right.
And not just once, like multiple times.
Right.
I was somebody once.
Right.
I was able to do one time. But the thing is that I'm okay with Holly. I don't give a shit. She's there, I still say hi. I don't ignore her. The last time she was there, she ignored me. But I think she felt weird because she got super duper drunk. She tried to like Johnson. Because Johnson went to go pick up Ruth because she could not drive her car.
Oh yeah.
They were both out together. Both of them got fucking disgustingly drunk. Like, Lolly took her fucking pants off in the middle of the street type shit. And Johnson was, like, so embarrassed. Like, he was like, I'm not catching a charge for your fucking dumbass. Like, control yourself.
Right.
And without that process, she's, like, throwing up in the car, and she's, like, trying to make a feel. And she's, like, trying to fill up on him while he's driving. And he's like, nah, fuck this. Like, I swear to God, he was like, I don't want to fucking talk to you. I'm bringing you to your fucking mother's house, and I'm going to tell her what the fuck you're doing. So he then rolled up to her mother's house and was like, control your fucking daughter. Control your kid because she's out here in the streets with a fucking whore. She's taking her pants off in the middle of the fucking road. Anybody could have fucking raped her. I look like I could catch a charge for her being fucking half naked in my car throwing up. He was like, I'm not doing this to her ever. So that day when she came to the house, that was the first time that she was seeing Johnson again after that.
Oh, so she was embarrassed.
So I think she was embarrassed. He was outside, but I was taking care of Aaliyah in the house I was feeding, so I couldn't come outside. He was telling me, like, oh, come outside, like, smoke with us, whatever. So I can't.
Right. I agree.
And he said he had a whole conversation with both of them. And she apologized. She's like, I'm sorry, this, that, and third. I mean, no disrespect. And then he was like, well, you were disrespectful. Like,
right. Like, he just, no.
Right, like, you don't do that shit. And then on top of that, like, are you looking to get fucking murdered, raped,
anything?
Like, anything can happen to you and you act like that. You're acting fucking nuts. And he was telling me the same thing. Like, you want to get in some shit? Because you're going to do it to yourself. Because you're both going to be too belligerent to want to drive car. You're going to kill each other.
Right.
Because Ruth was trying to get in the car. Ruth was literally trying to drive her car home. And Johnson said that she's like, there's fucking bandy all over the place. That's the last time she drank like that too, because he put the fucking hand down. He was like, I'm done. You want to go ahead and kill yourself, do my fucking guess, but I'm not gonna.
How did he know that she was so drunk?
Oh, because she went to go and Johnson's mom called her and was like, where are you? They're right there, blah blah. And she was exploring her words. Like, no, fuck this. Don't be with your sister. She's acting like her. They left their cars and everything. The next day they had to go back and get the cars. The both of them, they both get in separate cars. They both try to fucking drive. Stupid. Dumb as hell.
But, I don't know shit to be or.
But in that situation, I hang out with her. Like, I don't give a shit.
Right.
It never bothers me. And we brought that up the other day. Like, I never
Like,
get
my thing is, like,
weird about it. Because it is what it is.
okay, not for nothing, but, like, sometimes I have to think that they know that. Half the time she wants to fucking talk to me. Like, hi, hello, okay, fine, whatever, but like, did you see, I was gonna call you. Did you see Kate's Instagram story the other day?
I think it is Instagram about, like, I wish it was easy.
Then one foggy Christmas
She hung out
Eve,
with Terry the other day.
Santa came to say,
Yeah, New Year's Eve, but after New Year's Eve,
"Good
there was no hookah shit in his house.
Oh, Terry knows everybody there.
Yeah, but I was shocked.
Yeah.
I didn't. Like, I was shocked that he would hang out with her because she's so extra.
She's so fucking, like, she's like filthy.
Yeah, she's disgusting.
Yeah. And she's been like that since I met her.
Does reach out to Danielle about like paying consolidation and stuff.
I know, but she told me that she reached out to her.
So I just think why I was like,
Yeah, but she said that she reached out to her because she's tired of it. Like, she feels like she shouldn't have to pay
Danielle's cards.
that card anymore. Like, she finished her half of the debt, and even with that, like, you know, the payment doesn't say, like, okay, these cards were Desi's. In reality, it's, okay, us together had $10,000 worth of debt, $25 payment, it has a little bit of your debt, a little bit of my debt. So even still, Des was paying for some of her debt to go down too. But Des is like, well, I already paid my portion of the debt. I don't feel like I should have to continue paying for that shit. But I don't know. That's time she told me, she was like, I'm fucking talk to that bitch. I don't want nothing to do with it.
I just got upset for something trip. Literally going for $379.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot.
That could be extra money.
But if you think they want to do shit.
Right, it just sucks because Des is leaving me.
Right.
So did you hear how much she thought that we got the apartment?
Oh, no, I don't know.
So Des reached out to me. This is when Des first reached out to me about it.
Oh, the truth.
Right.
Okay, makes sense.
So she reached out to me. And she was like, listen, I just want to let you know that Ashley and I got our own place and we'll be paying bills and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, wait. So she goes, I would really like to know if you can help me out with consolidation because I don't want to keep having to pay consolidation and all the bills and blah, blah, blah. So somewhere along the line, she was like, wow, I can't believe you guys are moving out and getting your own place.
Who does that?
They love the jealousy text. Like, I can't believe that you're doing this. This is not like you to get your own apartment. But I couldn't be more happier for you.
She's like
Bitter. Like,
Yeah.
bitter.
Yeah.
So she was like, well, she's like, I'll let you know if I'll be able to help you out in January or whatever. You know, Deb was trying to be like, and then when January, when she interrupted, she was like, I do so many fucking favors for you, and every time that you need money, I give it to you. And I was like, you asked her for money? And she was like, no, I don't. She was like, the last time I ever asked her for money was when I went on a date with you and your sister.
I was gonna say,
I wanted to pay.
I was gonna say she probably asked her for when she went with you somewhere. Because that's what Johnson used to do.
Yeah.
He used to have some girl who was just over me. He said, I used to take you out with her fucking car. That's fucking terrible. And this bitch thought that they were like in love.
Yeah.
Fucking $5,000 card. He was like swiping left and right for me. I'm like, está loco, like, why the fuck would you do that?
So she was, I wasn't giving her for nothing. I said, but her and your sister always got me cars, always got me bags, are always fucking out. Her sister's always flashing money.
Yeah.
I said, give it to her. Stop being the asshole to keep paying.
Right.
I said, but I'm not gonna tell you.
Well, only like thing I would have to say towards that is like it's in Des' name and this bitch really refuses not to.
Right, then it screws Des up.
It's gonna fucking screw Des. And that's the shitty part about.
So how about the
that
credit card
whole
situation? I'm
consolidation.
sure Des think about the credit card situation.
No, she hasn't.
So in the summertime, I opened up a new credit card.
Okay.
Fine, I have credit.
Well, I mean, you have to.
I can get approved for certain cards if I want to.
You're supposed to. Right. You're supposed
I
to.
screwed up with my student loan, so my credit was shit. But whatever, like it happened. So I had applied for a credit card in June or July. Actually, just kidding. Right before Disney in April.
So April. Okay.
Oh, wait.
I think I remember you telling me that you applied for a card, but I didn't hear anything else.
Okay, so I got approved for it.
Okay.
I was like, oh, I feel $500 limit. Like, that's
Yeah,
nice.
perfect,
Like, good start. Okay. So she's like, oh, I'm gonna apply. And I said, well, you have consolidation, so I don't know if you can. She goes, yeah, we're just not gonna come right now, but I want to try. So she waited a couple months. I think she waited till like June or July. She applied. She got qualified. She got approved for $300 credit card.
Okay.
Great.
Right.
Proud of you.
Right. So just
Start building your credit more since you go paying consolidation. She reaches out to Danielle. And Danielle was like, please don't be mad at me. That's what they're talking about. She goes, I applied for a credit card and I was approved for $3,000. And she sent that screenshot. So she opened a brand new credit card for $3,000. I read that down and I said, you see, it's not some bullshit. I said, my one credit card, my limit is $5,000. I said, but it's my emergency credit card. I'm not going to blow it. I said, but you're in consolidation with her, with the credit cards. I said, and now she opens up a $3,000 credit card limit. I said, she can't pay consolidation.
And she got that because it's paying for consolidation. So that fucking helps her credit. But I've always been against that. You know that, right? Since the very beginning, when Dad told me she got consolidation, I'm like, you're literally helping pay
Her cards when you could just pay yours off.
like, but it's because I get it. They were more serious.
Right.
Back then, they did way too many fucking things together, putting each other in names, co-signing for each other here.
Right. So as you're saying that, brings me to my next point. So I don't know if she told you about the house account now.
I know that you guys have a joint account for like to put the bills in.
So Des can't have a bank account.
Why?
Because she owes too many banks and stuff because of the shit that her and Danielle did.
Right.
When she told me that she wanted to open a bank account for herself, I was like, use Wells Fargo. I've had Wells Fargo since 2011. I said, forever I've had them. She goes, well, that's the only bank that I've ever had. Wells Fargo checks everything in order for you to even get an account. So when she went to open the account, she was stuck on a probation account.
Okay.
Probation account is 6 months or a year or something like that, where you can have an account, but you don't have to have a minimum. You don't have to have, like, you don't have none of that. But you at least have to have a direct deposit. You have to show your amount that you make a month. Like, it comes with qualifications that you have to have. You can't order checks. Like, you can't do things like that. Like, it's literally a basic money account. Like, money in, money out.
Right. Swipe it here, swipe it there, money comes in.
Right. You can pay like bills online with it, but
yeah.
So the last one was I'm sitting at work and she's like, so can we open a joint bank account? I'm very skeptical and stuff like that. I'm not gonna lie. I get very nervous.
But you know what's funny? I always put it off right there. I was like, wow, she told me, she was like, oh man, I'm here. I was like, wow, you guys did something that me and Jonathan still haven't even done. That's how here. That's still a funny for me to come in.
So I was very scared.
Yeah.
And she's like, then she says, listen, she goes, we still have our own personal account. We should just have a joint account for the house bills. So we could put rent in there, we could put cable, like grocery, you know, like she kind of did like one of those things. So I thought about it. And I'm like, I didn't want to take it away from her, but I apparently wanted to be like, let me put it in my name because I can open a regular bank account. I gave her the benefit of the doubt. I was like, okay, fine. It's an account, open. So she goes to put it in, and then she's like, oh, I can't. I was like, why? She goes, because I'm on a probationary account. I knew it. Whatever. I don't want to do it. Fine. Rude. So I'm like, okay, whatever. So she goes, I'm going to try something else. So I don't know what else she did, but anyway, we get a joint account. Right. Fine. I'm fine with it, whatever. I can go onto the bank account, I can see my name, I can see like my account, and then I can see our account. Right. If she goes on, she sees her account. Right. She doesn't really know what I have in my bank unless she looks. Like unless I give her my phone to look. Right. Like she can't access nothing of my own.
Yeah, she can just see your account.
Right. So the other day, her mom's like, oh, you guys got a statement in there from the bank. I open it up. And I'm like, Des, when you opened up our account, you opened up our account under a business account? And she's like, no. And I'm like, it's literally asking for a tax ID number, all this stuff. And my heart is like, oh, yeah. I'm like, oh my God. So when I got home, and when she got home, she opened it, she looked at it. And she's like, oh, we don't have to respond to this. And I'm like, I just don't know if the bank account is right. So I'm trying to figure out if there's a way for me to shift the bank account, try to see like how it is and what kind of account it is, so that I can figure it out. But yeah, we opened up a joint bank account. Business. I was terrified. But it's literally the house account.
But you should just go to Wells Fargo.
They'll give me, because my name's on it.
Right.
My car, we have our own cards.
Right.
So it's definitely like both of our names, but I was scared to do that because. But then I felt a little better when she was like, oh, it's just like a probationary account too. Which sucks because I said to her, I said, really the whole point of this account was for us to pay rent. So I can't pay rent from this account. I have to have a check. This account doesn't let me write checks. Oh, well then we'll just cancel the account and you can just do everything from yours to then feel back. I'm like, no, just leave it. I'll just still cut the rent check from my account. I was like, I'll just transfer the money to my account and it's fine. So I cut the checks from my account. And then it was like Saturday, we were sitting on the couch, we were just BSing. And I was, Saturday? Yeah, Saturday. And I was like, I don't want to go to the store. I was like, I could spend a couple dollars, like just looking around and stuff. And she was like, yeah, I have like $23 for the week. And I was like, well, I can give you money. So then she gets like, you know, well, how much do you have? And I was like, well, not a lot, but you know, I could spend. Well, how much is in your bank? Oh my gosh, you know, how, it's like, I don't like this. I was like, oh, I'm gonna lie to her. Like, what am I gonna do? So she's like, well, I just told you that I literally have like $23 if you see my paychecks. And I was like, yeah, well, I was like, I'm like $1,900 I can spend right now, like to play around. I said the rest is like that bill, like rent. She was also, you have like over $2,000 in the bank. And I was like,
That's great though.
I was like, yeah, but I've been saving and I've been working and there's things that we want that we buy.
But that's good. That's good then.
So like now I'm nervous to
I wish.
but I'm nervous to say anything because, you know, she's like, oh, well, you know, I don't make what you make.
It's like her pride.
Right, so
And
I
it
feel
crushes her
bad.
pride like every time. Shit, I'd be like, what? Go ahead, babe. Do you?
So I get like, so like, when we wanted to do the closet, the day after, when did we do that? Thanksgiving weekend or Christmas weekend? The day after Christmas
I think I was
weekend.
gonna say, I was like, I'm pretty sure it's the day after Christmas because you got even like the little thing.
Right.
I told you it was cute when
Sunday,
I went over.
Sunday.
And you got the deep freezer.
Right.
I'm like, well, sure, look at Ashley.
So we actually got the deep freezer because we went half on the deep freezer. Her mom and dad gave us each a $50 Visa gift card.
Okay.
And then, yes, because the parents gave us $100 each. So it was a $50 gift card to each store that we really like, and then $50 Visas.
Okay.
So, oh good, I need to go shopping and get very much. Oh, okay, so just close it. So anyway, what you call it? So anyway,
Yeah, you guys got the 50.
right. So we went to the store, went to Walmart, and she's like, oh, she goes, let's split the freezer. She goes, you know, 50 for me, 50 for you. She goes, and I was like, I'll put the 70 out. Not a big deal.
Right.
So we bought the freezer, like with her parents, basically a gift from her parents. Her mom gave me a $50 gift card, which, whatever, is like a slap in the face to me. I just won't say at the desk because, alright, so her mom gave me a $50 Visa, gave Des a $50 Visa. Gave Des a $50 gift card to get salons.
Mm-hmm.
Right, that's a split for her.
Mm-hmm.
Gave me a $50 gift card to Home Goods. Home Goods is only, like, strictly Home Goods.
Right.
So Home Goods is really only home stuff.
So wait a minute, you can't use the Home Goods at TJ Maxx or
No,
Marshalls?
they have their own gift card. If Home Goods is now its own store, so they have gift cards that specifically list Home Goods, Marshalls, TJ Maxx, so that they're combined.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say because when we went, because
But
we went
now,
not
like-
too long ago, because I got the stuff for the table.
Right.
When we went, Johnson was like, "Wait a minute, babe, Home Goods is part of like TJ Maxx and Marshalls." I'm like, "Yeah." And
Which
they're
Home Goods
like,
did you go to?
underneath like the same umbrella. The fuck, the one that's right there.
Right here on 9?
Yeah, the Home Goods.
That's strictly Marshall. Oh no, that's strictly TJ Maxx.
No. We went to Home Goods, and in Home Goods we saw the sign for TJ Maxx and Marshalls, and he was like, "Oh, they're all part of the same thing."
They are all part, but so the only way you can use that gift card is if it has all the logos on it.
Right.
Otherwise,
now when you say it like that, I'm like, okay, that makes sense.
Otherwise it's only good for Home Goods. So the lady at my job gave me and Des a $25 housewarming gift, and that gift card was Home Goods, Marshalls, TJ Maxx, Burlington, like it had them all.
The umbrella.
Her mom, of course, gave me a gift card for $50 for Home Goods only. What am I gonna buy for myself at Home Goods?
I mean, I get it. I get what you're saying.
Right? Like,
But I'll remind.
I'm not sure but you know what I'm saying?
Like recording, I gotta do the same thing.
Like here's my thing. Like I love Home Goods. I love to shop for the house and stuff. But sometimes like
You want stuff for you?
right.
Mm-hmm.
So I just feel like that was like you'll get stuff for your house. Right, but I can't get anything without Des because Des feels some type of way if I buy stuff for the house without her. So really, that gift card was a joint gift card for me and Dad.
Girl thing or what? Jonathan doesn't give a flying shit about when I buy flowers.
Yeah, no, she like it's a big deal.
Like tabletop, he literally just pushed the cart. He did not put. Like I asked. I think the only question I asked him was, should I get it because I had the holly, and then I had like other ones that were like rectangle. When I picked out the thing, it was like literally, it was like cute. So then I'm like, oh, should I get these or these? And he was like, those are testing up and all. Like, with the nice, so these are alright, that's it. That's the only fucking question I asked him, and it was because I literally asked him. If I would have put the other ones in the cart, he wouldn't have said anything. He would have just been like, oh, I guess that's what she wants to buy, alright. But I was like, it looks nice or whatever.
Right.
Like, that would have been like, in his mind. So I don't know.
She's like, she'll do that. She's like, I really don't like it.
Yeah, Johnson doesn't give a shit.
Yeah, it's like an ordeal.
Even when I'm like, I want to decorate the tree rainbow, he's like, all right. Right. I couldn't find like enough rainbow stuff this year, so I'll probably do next year. But yeah, like even that.
Right.
Like,
It's just like. So anyway, so that's what I was like. Well, that's what. So that weekend, that's what you're talking about.
Right. That weekend, you guys.
So she said, I really want to buy a closet. She's like, but like I can only get like half the closet today, and then I'll spend the rest of the money getting it next week. I said, this. There's my card and my deposit. I will save you for stuff that now we will need in the house.
Right.
Like,
you guys got more stuff, you're gonna need more closet space, which can organize.
use it. Like, let's get it. Oh, well, I feel bad that you're using the money. I saved it for a reason. Here. Like, so it becomes like a lot, because then I feel bad, so I'm like, yeah, just use my card, just use my.
Yeah. The only like I guess point that I can make that is towards her, but just talking like in reference to my relationship, Johnson literally offered me, which it like fucking rocked me, right? I was like, whoa. He was like, you can stay at home how much you want. I was like, what? I told my sister, and she's like, bitch, are you fucking stupid? No, I wouldn't get that opportunity. Like, just fucking stay home. Like, what are you talking about? She was like, you're not a burden to me. He literally told you that you're not a burden. I feel that way.
Right, because
like,
I feel like you want.
I feel like I'm a burden, and I'm like, okay, so what? I use his money for his fucking like birthday gifts? And she's like, yes, Michelle. That's exactly. He was like, literally, babe. Every time I get paid, I'll give you $400. That's your $400, and that's it. Like $100 for per week. Like there you go. We'll give you the whole 400. I just feel so fucking weird, and I don't feel weird like prideful. It's more like I feel bad because I don't want to be an extra burden on him. I don't want to feel like an extra bill.
Right.
I don't ever want him to throw it in my face, like ever, because then I'm gonna fucking go off.
Well, like that's my thing too. Sometimes I'm like, oh, like I can pay the rent, but I can live like this. No. Then what the fuck is the point of me living here? Unless you get an extra money in your pocket.
And I mean, realistically too, that wouldn't even be an issue because then she can possibly do all the saving. And then, like, if there is, like, then she could feel like, all right, cool, I want to buy you this, so I got you.
Right.
But, I mean, that's the only thing that I can relate to her about, is that, like, for me, it's not more a pride thing. It's just more like I feel like I don't want to be his burden.
Right.
I want to be able to contribute to the house. I feel like I want him to be able sometimes to, like, what if he's down and out? I feel like he can't rely on me financially.
Right.
Even a little bit. You know, so that's it.
Exactly.
Oh, let everything get nervous. Touch you from this speaker. I don't get very different. I don't get like so literally all the money that I have is because you apply. You got checked. Like, I thought it was like $700 because I already gets money also that he didn't have to take out of his He's a company that look at it. Like, a lot of things that we're able to save on is because of you. It's because you alone have 4 kids biologically, and the government's like, wow, this bitch needs help. Right.
Did you get pre-approved? Did you get pre-approved for the?
We're still waiting. Because they have the application. It's just more. Fine, no more. They just I don't know when they're gonna. Which last time when they paid it for us for 6 months, we did have to pay, I think it was like 2 months in between. And then we didn't have to pay again for another 3.
Right, but at that point you already had it.
Right, yeah. No, and then like even right now, the new job that he got, he's making $1,800 every week.
Oh, so
In 1 week he's paying for the rent. Right. So he's like, I got it. It's not even a big deal. Because I can still save those other
I'm not
2
even trying to go to the port.
That's right.
Are we digging to the port?
That job takes him to the port. Yeah. Yeah, it takes him to the port. It's just the thing with the port is that he said you make your own operator. So he needs to get his own job. That's it. That's true. Yeah. So he's making decent money.
I do, baby. Oh,
so cute.
Are you not going up? That's because you're sticking your hands down your throat. Don't touch me. Yeah, you're big gross. Gross? Yeah, gross.
You're big gross. Oh no, you can't do the pee-pees on yourself. See, he has to go pee-pee, go to the potty. Okay, good. Go work yourself. That's not nice.
Oh, shucks.
I don't know why she's so thinking about it. The balloon kind of slowed down a little bit, right? Just a little bit, like this one. You saw the cake I made, right? With Jonathan's mom?
Yeah, how cute was that?
Bro, let me tell you something. We were so fucking nervous.
Speaking of TJ Maxx, I'm on TJ Maxx as we speak.
So, Ruth, she had posted on